Good morning everybody and welcome to Fortresscraft Evolved Survival in Hard Mode Episode 4. Now, I've just been reading the forum board and apparently we've had a update. I'm not sure what version I'm on. I've got it set so it's all automatic update, so I should be up to date with everything that's come on, and there's been quite some new improvements come in, like there's new crystals and stuff like that. So as we go through the series, hopefully all of that will be updated for us and we can go and see what's going on. But today, if I remember correctly, we were going to look at the power generator, and I will just go and show it for you. And I was going to have an experiment with a pyrothermic generator. Now we only need 15 copper bars and 5 iron bars. Now the reason I want to experiment with this is because I don't really want to go and look for lithium yet, even though it will be more beneficial. Because if we can get the generator to work with, i.e. the hopper, then that means we can get things a little bit automated and we haven't got to worry about going to look for the lithium to make the storage blocks. So that's what we're going to concentrate on today, and if it works, good. If it doesn't, well, you'll know that you don't need to make the generator until you've got the power storage block. So this is what we're going to do today. Generator is going to be built first. So as I said, what we need 15 copper bars and we need 5 iron bars. Okay, so we're going to go for the iron first because the iron is, I think, relatively close and it's not too bad for what we want because it's quite easy. I've just got to remember where everything is. That's copper, so copper's good. And yes, here's that iron. Okay, we're still trying to work on how to get this iron efficiently done, because this is going to be one of our main things. That you always need this. Oh, and we've just found another coal seam, so that's good as well. Okay, so we're going to still be using our main gun. Yeah, so we're still going to be relying on our suit power. But it shouldn't take us too long to get this sorted out. We are going to have a look in a minute at the suit power because we've got one research point left and the suit power upgrade is only one research point. Now before we make the generator, I want to see if, and here we come to hypothermia. So you press Q on our power cord because we haven't got that. Just want to make sure that this is working okay because of the new update. Now this has got coal in the hopper, but I'm not too sure. There we go, it is still working. It has to be below a certain amount on the hub power before it will actually burn any coal. I just wanted to make sure that that was working. So we're going to have a look for us on suit power. We haven't got it there because I haven't researched it. So here we go. Suit power is only one, so we're going to research that. And where are we? Manufacturing plant. Suit power. Again, it needs lithium. Okay, and it is quite an investment, but it will give us 500 instead of the 250. So we will make that fairly soon once we've got copper, tin and iron going. So we are going to concentrate on the generator. So let's get going. As we all know and love, shove your stuff in there, let it melt. actually going to go and take some more power. I seem to be draining a lot of power very, very quickly. Now I just want to show you something before we mine. When we're down here, is if you press H, sorry, I didn't think it was that one. Let's go and have a look at what it was. Reference, no, guide, starting guide, where is it? Help menu, build gun, blah blah blah, self-crafting, machines, toggle highlights. Okay. Well, I can't remember which one it is, but we can look at the hollow. Oh, that's all stuff that we don't want. But, oh, we will have a look at that later on. I'm not sure if we can have a look at any of this yet from here. Magma and what we got, copy and paste, reinforced cobble. It doesn't tell you, but basically this is all the blocks in the game. But yeah, I wanted to have the hollow base, so I will have to have a look and see what that is, because I thought it was H for hollow base, but it's not. It's H for help. I don't think we're gonna find it easily. So anyway, let's carry on and start mining our iron ore. And there we go. Now again, like I've always said in the past, there's no cheating, there's no off-screen stuff, it's all done so you can see that this is exactly how you can play it by following the series. You may have a better way of doing things, so well, this is actually better. Do leave me comments though, otherwise I won't know. And you know, so you can actually see that, like I said, there's no cheating. Everything is going to be done to the letter. Okay. So if it takes us 8 or 9 hours to find lithium, then unfortunately you're going to have 8 or 9 episodes to find the lithium, because it's going to be damn hard to find, or it might be easy. We don't know. But it's to show you guys and girls, this is the way it can be done. This is the one way it can be found. And maybe other ways, you know. Again, comments are useful. They are all replied to. Obviously, because I haven't got a very big fan base, I can reply to them. I've only got, I think currently while I'm recording this, which is on what day is it? I think the 18th of November. I have currently 141 subscribers, so I'm quite pleased with that and quite surprised, to be honest, because I never ever expected when I was doing this Let's Play series to even have any interest of anyone of this, and I was expecting, oh, you're rubbish, you know, boring, blah blah blah. But you know, I've had a few good comments, and you know, so yeah. So we shall see. Now, like I said, I've been reading up on the updates, and apparently Control and M turns off the music. So when we have the music come on, we're going to test it. And we're going to see what happens, because obviously when recording, even though the music is kind of nice, it actually interferes with the recording, because it's just it gets in the way, unfortunately. Now we are going to be running a little bit low here because of the furnace taking up all the energy. Now, one of the updates was apparently if you keep things running, yeah, it uses less power, whereas if you don't and you let it sit in idle, it uses more power. Now in later episodes I will show you how to overcome that. Yeah, so we've got 11. We've got no power coming in here yet. It is filling. It will fill up the ore smelter first. Okay, which when we get a T2 gun, we can actually tell it not to do that. There's a little trick that you can do. Okay, now it's going to fill up the storage hub, and I think we only need one more. I'm just going to double check. Sure it is. Right, it's 5 iron bars, so we've got all the iron bars that we need. So now we're going to go and get copper. Even though I've got hypothermia, I am going to wait till we've got 250, because you only die when hypothermia turns all blue. Okay, so don't excuse me, don't worry when you get hypothermia, because at the end of the day it's not really that much to worry about. So got 11 iron bars. I'm going to put the iron there. Now I'm going to move these into some orders so I know what is. Okay, because we've got coal and we've got copper, we've got tin and we've got iron, and I always like to keep things nice and neat. So we're now going to go and get, I believe it was copper. So this is nice and easy because it's just around the corner here. Okay, now I'm not sure if I've got any in here. I have. Okay, so we're just gonna, like I said, carry on from the top. This is the one that we need the most of. Because this is going to be one of the first ones that we get going. But I think what we're going to be doing first is we're going to get this coal just quickly running, so it's more and more and more. Okay, so what we're going to do, press E, press I, because if you just press the feed ore, okay, it should take the highest one that you've got in stock, but it doesn't always do that, so it's nearly always best to drop and drag it in there. Now remember, if you do drop and drag, make sure that where it's got the tin ore, you get rid of all of that, because if you drag your iron onto tin or gold onto tin or whatever combination of ore you got, you will lose the ore that you are dragging into the ore smelter, because it will change it into the ore that's already in there. So technically it is a bug, and it can be used as a cheat, because if you've got more iron ore and you need more tin ore, you can actually shove the iron ore onto the tin and get more tin. It does need to look at that. Okay, so we're going to let that smelt away. We have got enough for another batch. We're going to go and get that. Now hopefully in the next 2 or 3 episodes we will be able to get this going, so we can get our first automation going. Now I like to try and keep everything nice and neat. We've we've got 34 there, so that's another 2 bars. I think it's 16 bars on the hard mode. Okay, we're at power. We're still smelting there. We're going to add some more. We can't. Now this is where you can't add while it's sometimes smelting. So if you just drag now and put it on top, it will give you more of the ore. Okay. Alright, but you do obviously lose it out of there because you've not mining the most efficient energy. Now, as you can see, I'm going to be dying here. So what we got? 4 tin bars, 5 tin bars, 16, 32. So that should give us 2 more. You can see the power is low because it's not using so much, and the temperature is at the right temperature. Okay. Let's see. This should be the last one. I will be glad when we get to the point where we don't have to worry about this hypothermia screen anymore. And that's going to be a few episodes down the road, probably around 6 or 7. Now, as you can see, we are doing these episodes at an hour each, so you can turn around and say, right, if this series takes 40 episodes, you've got 40 hours of gameplay. But that is if you play it in 1 hour slots. Okay, not everybody's going to do that. They're going to, you know, play at their own pace and stuff like that. So if you get ahead of me, all well and done. Good. And we're going to take this right to the edge. I'm just going to show you just how quickly you can recover when we get to the hypothermia. So I've got my finger on the Q. You can see the A just coming up. Yeah. And we're going to shove in power right now. And you can see just before the A was going to be filled in, yeah, we put the power in the suit, bang, nothing to worry about. So how are we going? We're going to mine this one. I'm going to check to see how many more we need. As I said, I think it's 15, and I think actually we're mining the wrong stuff, because I actually think it's copper and not tin we need, and we've been mining tin. So that's all well and good, but it's no good to us. So what I'm going to do before I go and do anything else, before we get any more smelting done, we're going to check, and I'm sure it's copper, and it is. We should have been mining copper. So we're going to get rid of that, because we've got those. We're going to drain this out, and we're going to go and we're going to do it properly. And that's tin. I don't want tin, so copper's got to be downstairs. I'm sure it's around here. Yes, it is. And we're going to get rid of that so I can see the wall. And we're going to do copper. What an idiot I feel. But hey, we should be able to get it going and get it started and get everything done and reviewed and stuff like that. So where's our copper? Copper's there. We've got 55. Have we got any in here? No, we haven't. Back up the stairs. Okay, so we're going to drain that first, as we always do. Going to go into E, and it is now seeming to work. That's going to put in the most that we've got in stock. Okay, so so let's go and get some more. Ah, right, okay. I found the hologram. Hollow base is active, and what it is, if you press K, you can see what we've got. So the total power we've got is quite a lot. It's 53 something. The power a second at the moment is only 3.1. Okay, and the total time, yeah, it's relevant. So at the moment, what our bars is, we found 4 ores, we've got 17 bars, and our average output is 1 bar per minute. Pretty poor at the moment, but it will get better, don't worry. Now the reason I want to show you the holobase is, if you look at the mining drill in front of you, yeah, you can see it's got a blue highlight around it. Now this is very good when you're looking at distance, and you can see square blocks, and what those square blocks are is your base. So if you follow the square box, if you look on the screen, you can see them there, yeah, you can see 4 here. You can say, right, okay, what's those? Those are my drills. Okay, so we're going to show you what they are, so you can learn and get used to this hollow base, because what it is, see, look, you've got drill and a hopper, and if you go down here, you've got another drill, and you can see it's in a purple colour. Now if we just take K off, now the reason we're going to do that is because what we want is this. We want to get this sorted. Okay, we take the power, open the copper, we add more copper, yeah, close that off by pressing E. Now we don't have ore yet, but in the future, when we've made our lifts and service shafts, we will be able to, from here, get directly to our mining stuff, to our mining shaft, our central shaft, because you need a central shaft. Okay, because we're at the wrong one again, and we're wasting stuff, and yeah, get the right stuff, because we want copper, because I'm trying to rush, so I've got to start slowing down and say copper, 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 not iron, not anything else. And how many we got now? We got 5, so that should be 6, so we should be getting some more of that. We're just gonna sit and wait. Okay, it is, I think it's a bit, is it daytime? Is that the sun rising? It looks like the sunrise, but again, we do need it more defined. Night time should be a lot darker. Okay, so that's going down. We've got 6 copper. Let's put that in there. Let's just double check. Yeah, so we got 6 and we want 15. Execute. Now obviously guys, if you do have any ideas, let me know. I will try and work them out. Come on, storage, get up there. do, take that. Right, okay, now, copper. That's what we want. Not iron, not tin, copper. Here we go, copper here. Okay. Right, there we are, we overheat because we stood on the light. There we go. So that should give us what? 16, 32, about what? 2, maybe 3 bars. So we need some more. Whoops, wrong way. Wrong way. Down the stairs we go. Now I will be posting a comment on the forum really for the devs of how do we find out what version we are, because I actually can't find it anywhere. I just know that at the end of the day I know I've got a new version when I've got new stuff. Okay, so what I'm going to hopefully the devs will be able to tell me what version we are and how to find it. Oops, it doesn't want to put copper in, so I'll take that there because what I want is the copper there. Shove that in, and of course we're getting hypothermia again. Now if you keep your finger on the power storage and you are dying from hypothermia, it will take the power from there instead of giving it to the ore smelter. But do remember that if you let your ore smelter temperature go below its optimal, then it will need more power to get it up and running. Okay, so this gives us, how many have we got? 10, so we need 5 more. Okay, so there's 4 more. Okay, that's 3 more, so now it's going to be going down. Now what I believe this power bit here is, if it's in the red, if I've read the updates correctly, and hopefully one of the devs may leave a comment and correct me if I'm wrong, if it's in the red it needs more energy to get it started. If it's in the blue it doesn't need as much because it's at the optimal. Again, we've got the nice bumblebee islands with the blue, and we're just going to take it away. Just going to see how much coal we've got in here. We've got 8, so we've got to be a little bit careful. Hopefully we've got to get this done before we run out of that power. Okay. No, that is the right face. That is the right face. So we're going to take that away because it's in the way. Okay. We can always place that later on. Okay, that's another one gone. Okay. And here comes night time. So let's get our cube in there. Copper. We've got 49. How many more do we need? So we got 12, 34 and 15. So I think we're gonna need 3 more. So yeah, we still need to go. I think it's for one more trip. At least we're mining the right stuff this time. Where's my energy? Give me some energy. There we go. Okay, we're going to add those copper to it. We've got 3. Have we got enough? Yes, we have. So, like I said, I'm not going to worry about the hypothermia yet. We've got a copper. We've got our iron. We're going to make the generator now. Hopefully this will work to the way that I want. Otherwise, yeah, you will know that you don't need to do it. So we're going to craft it. There we go. It's done. We've got it. Now, we're going to get some power. Hopefully. Power. Generate. Yes. Right, okay, so I've got rid of the hypothermic. Now, I'm going to show you the way that you can do this with 2 hoppers. Have we got any power in here? No. Let's just quickly go and get some power because otherwise I ain't going to be able to show you how to do it. Okay, so there we go. Get rid of that horrible hypothermia. Now, when you do this, yeah, you have to set it in a certain order because what you need is we need to get rid of this one here. Okay, we need to dig this out. Now the way that you normally do it is that you have a power cell next to your drill, but the way that we need to do it so you don't need a power core is, first of all, you're going to place that next to your ore extractor because this is going to power the ore extractor. Now this will not work, yeah, unless it's got a hopper next to it. So you need to do a hopper. Now the problem being is we need this to extract into the hopper and it ain't gonna do it. Okay, so the way that we're going to do it is you're going to need let's see, you're gonna need 2 because what you do is it doesn't matter where you feed it from, but the hopper needs to be at the top. Okay, alright, for this to work. I believe it's at the top. Is it at the top? Is it at the side? Yes, because we're going to use 2. Okay, because you're going to put a hopper here at the top. Okay. Now, obviously when we get a power saver, it's going to be a better setup, but for the moment you're going to need 2. Okay, so we're going to put in some coal. Okay, so we've got coal ore, we've only got 15, so we're going to fill that up. Now, if you watch what happens, yeah, is you can see now, go and get some more power. I'm going the right way. Yeah. Okay, cute. As you can see now, if I take this off so you can see better, that when you put the hopper down and you fill it with coal, yeah, this runs directly, yeah, to the drill head. Now the drill head now needs an output. Okay, alright, so if you press E, you can see, well, it's holding 1 and it's going 2, it's going a little bit slow. So we do want to consider, well, what do we want next? Okay, we need this to keep going, but we want it to go a little bit quicker than what it's doing at the moment. At the moment it's doing what? I think if we press A, what does it tell us? 2 ore per minute, which is a little bit rubbish. Okay, because that's not going to get us very far. We don't want to keep running back and forth all the time. So now that we know that it works and we don't have to worry about this generator, what we're going to do is we're going to have a look in here, and we're going to have a look at the, I think it's this one, basic drill. Okay, now the basic drill needs the copper and the iron. Okay, so we're going to, before we start getting these done, okay, because this takes 3 bits of ore, is we're going to go back to the power and we're going to go and get some more copper. Okay, because we're going to make another one and we're going to put it on the iron, because iron is the highest one to do. Okay, so how's this coming along? Okay, so you can see that we got 5 there, because we do need coal, because our coal reserves are low. So we're going to go and get the iron first. I should have filled up with power. So you can see now we're starting to get our bits automated. Now I am actually wondering, do I go for the drill head, or do I stick it out and go for the automation? Because the automation, it's slow at the moment, 2 a minute. I mean, that's hard. This is hard mode, so maybe we should go for the drill head, basic drill head. Iron bars, 200%. So what we ideally want is magmatic drills, but we're not going to do that yet. Hopper storage is 12 tin, 12 iron. We're going to go for the drill head first. So what do we need? Because yeah, we're going to go for the drill head first. So we want the iron. Okay. So we got copper. So we'll take copper out there. No, it's putting copper back in. We don't want copper back in. I want that over there, that there, and I want iron in. Okay. That's going to give us some fuel there. Yeah. It's iron. Basic drill. So we need about another 7 or 8, and we need copper. Let's go and get the iron. How is this doing? Is this doing okay? Yeah, we've got 11 coal. I'm not going to keep that on the coal all the time because obviously I want to get bits and pieces done. Once I've got about 20-25, that will keep us going for a little while. Then I shall move it onto different section. Have a look and see how much we've got when we get back. So let's see. Let's take power. We've got iron bars there. Okay. Iron in there. Okay, did I just lose all those iron bars? No, there they are. There. So we've now got 9 iron bars. 11. So what I'm going to do is we're going to have a look at this. What we've got. 15. That will do us. I'm going to take that and that off. Okay. That's still got a little bit of power in, it's full. So we're now going to shove this on the copper. Okay. So that gives me a bit of time to concentrate on the iron. And hopefully by the time we've done the iron, okay, we will have the bits and pieces for the copper. So again, hopper down, generator down. Now you've got to be careful because this is not in the right place now because we haven't got the copper there. Okay, so just make a little indentation. Okay, just so you can get in on it. You've got to fill in the floor so you don't fall down a hole. Okay, so again, hopper, generator, and where is it? Where is it? And ore extractor. Now put your coal in there straight away because what you'll see is put coal in there. Okay, so you've got your coal in there. We've got 26 coal now. You can see it starting. That's starting to mine copper ore for us, so we can leave that going. We don't have to worry about that, and we're going to go and concentrate on the iron. go. Okay, we've got no power because I don't think we've got any power coming there, because I don't think we've got any coal. No, we haven't got no coal. So we're going to put in our iron. Hopefully, have we got enough iron on the basic drill here? No, we haven't. So what we've got to be careful now is, we've got any coal in here? Yes, we've got 6. Lovely, it's still going. Okay, so we put in our hopper, we put in the coal. That will now burn for us. Okay, we're just going to take that out because I want the power cell to get up first. Obviously, as you can see, it does take a little bit of a while to do. Okay, let's take that power. Let's now put in our... It's going to do copper. I didn't want copper first. I wanted iron. So we're going to put in our iron. We've got 11. I think we're going to have one more trip for iron. And we should have enough. Hopefully we do have enough. Okay, there we go. Right, okay, as you can see, the bug is we've got stuck, okay, in the thing. So just dig in front of you and you can jump out, okay? Alright, so you don't really have to worry about that, to be honest. I'm sure the devs will work on it at a later date and get that sorted out. Get this hypothermia off. Okay. Have we got enough? We got enough. Basic. No, we need one more. For iron, we got 25 iron, so that's good. We don't need any more iron, so there you go. We're going to get rid of that. We're going to put in the copper ore now. Okay. Because you can see now the basic drill, we've actually now got 15 and we only need 8 units for the copper. Okay, we are suffering from hypothermia. A little bit. So what I'm going to do is, I believe it's night time, we've got shadows. Let's see if we can get Arthur getting up. This is where, like I said, the devs need to drop Arthur down level a little bit so he can actually help recharge us. Okay, he's actually going to help recharge us now because he's actually going up, and we just need to let that go for a little bit. But hopefully I'm going to show you what happens with the drill head, because if we can drill that iron a little bit quicker, we can put another generator on in less time. Okay, so he's got 371. Is he going to charge? You can see he's got his green light going, so he's charging. Come on, give us a little bit more. We're down to 2. We're down to 1. We've got no power in our suit now. 464. 475. Come on, Arthur, give us a little bit of power. No, that's it. He's not collecting anymore. It must be night time now. There we go. Okay, so you can see that we've got 1 copper ore. Okay. I'm just going to check again. Always checking. We need, I think that's 6 more. Okay. So we're going to now go to the copper. There's that D10. Go down to the copper. Now obviously we've had the generator on here, so hopefully we've got a little bit of more copper in here than what we will normally have. Okay, so we're going to have a look, see what we've got. We've got 16 copper, so that's 2 bits for us. And how many copper? We've got 16, so I'm going to cheat here. Okay, and I'm going to take this, make it a little bit more, so we've just got a bit more in our inventory so we can start smelting it. Okay, so there we go. Straight back at the top. Get that power. Okay, so in we go with the copper. Right, okay, yes, we've got the reason. So this is where we're going to find out if we've got the latest update, because it does say if you press Control and M, no music. But we've got the ore scanner. So is it alternate M? No. Shift and M? No. Control and M? No. So basically, no, we haven't got the latest release. So we must be... we're not on the beta versions yet. Okay, so that's a little bit disappointing, because hopefully we were going to get a little bit more sorted out, but we can't do that yet. And why are we losing power when we've got copper in there? Have we run out of coal already? Yes, we've got no coal ore. Okay, back to the coal phase. And it's still working. Yes, we've got 17. We've still got power. Let's get our coal in there. We've got the coal in. Now give me back my power. It's still going down. We're still going down. We're still dropping. What's gone on? What have we not done? Oh, it's locked. Add and remove. It's now going back up. There we go. Come on, give us that copper. We only need a couple bits of copper bar. I think we only need 6 copper bars. Come on, get up, get it going, get it smelting. There we go. So hopefully now, because we now have got the generator going and we've got it on the copper, yeah, we won't need to take power from the power supply. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, we know that that's only going to give us 2 bars, so we're now actually going to go down to the copper. We're not going to take anything by power by our big laser. We're going to see how it's getting on. Okay, and we've got 9 copper ore. It's not doing too bad. It's getting there slowly. Okay, you can see we haven't got enough there. We've got 3 there. How many more do we need? So we need 8. So we're now gonna take power from this because I want to get it up and running, so we can show you the basic drill. Okay, so let's drain that. Okay, let's go and get the copper. Looking at our drill. Okay, we've got 3 there. Let's go and take some out. Okay. A blue screen of death, and we totally utterly ignore it because we don't care, because we know that when we get to our top and we get to our base, this has got power for us. There we go. Okay, so this should now actually give us the amount of copper we actually need, which is actually 2. Okay, and this is now going to be coming to the point of the end of the episode, but we're not going to end the episode until we've actually done the drill. Okay, so I actually don't need to go and mine any more copper. I don't need to go and mine any more iron because we've got all the bits and pieces, we've got all the tin. We are going to put it on the basics, okay? And then what we're going to do in the next episode, I believe, we're going to get the next generator on the iron, okay? because iron is a must, because what we need to make constantly, because it is one of the most important bits in the game, is your good old trusted, I can find it, just keep forgetting which one it's in. There we go, it's in your storage hopper. So basically you need the tin and the iron going. Okay, now we've got the copper, so we need tin and iron, so we need 2 more generators and we need 2 more hoppers. Okay, so I believe that's all that we need there. Okay, so that gives us the next drill head, which is a basic drill head, which is we crafted that. Now the enhanced drill head will take your drill motor and everything doubles. Okay, and what it was, so your iron is now going to take 24, your copper is going to take 12, your tin is going to take 8. So we're only going to use the basic drill head motors for the moment, and we're going to go down to our copper. Okay, and along we go. Now you can just press E and put it straight in, but I always advise you to go and press E, press I. Now you can see at the moment on the screen the cut ahead, it's the economy drill motor. It's only got 1 speed, 10% efficiency, 2 ore per minute, and it's using 0.50 power per second. Now drag, drop, basic drill it in there. You can now see basic drill motor, 2 speed, 10% efficiency, 4 ore per minute, and using 1 power per second. So we have now doubled our output. Okay, so we can now calculate how long it's going to take us to do the copper, which is basically going to get 4 per minute. I think what we needed 12, so that's 4, 8, 12, so that's 3 minutes we've got our copper ore. No, actually that's wrong, because we need 16 per bar, so yeah, a little bit more time than that, about 20 minutes, something like that. Okay, so there we go. I think that was worthwhile doing a basic drill motor. You may agree, you may disagree, but that's what I'm going to do. The next episode we're going to make another pyro generator. We're going to make another coal or another hopper. We're going to then connect it up to the tin. I believe it's what we're going to do next. I think that will be the next one. I'm just going to check. See, so I'm going to be tin or iron. I'm not sure which one we're going to do first. Let's double check. Hopper is tin and iron. Generator is copper and iron. So I think we're going to go and do the iron first. Okay, because we've got copper going. Okay, and then we'll do the tin. So it's iron and tin next. And what we're also going to be looking at next episode, if we get things done in time, is a conveyor belts. Okay, because once you've got the tin and the copper done and we've got our things automated, we don't want to keep running back and forth. We want it to come to us. Okay, so now the way that we're going to be doing that is we're going to automate the smelter. Okay, but the first thing that we need to do before we do that is to get this up and running. Okay, we need to have this automated because we need coal coming in. because you can see that our power eats up the coal. Look, you can see that we've only got 13 left. That's not too bad. I'm happy with that. That's going to be good. Okay, and hope you enjoyed this episode. Hope to see you next time. This is HMK signing off. Have fun, stay safe. Bye for now.